All right. So, first of all, who's heard of Flatcar? Okay, most of the crowd. Who's actually used it? Okay, quite a few folks as well. So, I'm going to give you a very quick update of where we're at with the project. So for those who aren't familiar with it, Flatcar is a Linux distro optimized for containers, which means it has a minimal set of packages, it's immutable, has a cloud-native style, declarative provisioning model, and it comes with automated updates. We've been putting a lot of emphasis on building the community over the last couple of years, and as you can see from the chart, well, it's a little bit hard to see on the black background, you know, we're seeing a lot of growth, a lot of traction, and in fact, we've got well over 50,000 contributions from over 200 companies into the project. This has really, really transitioned from something that started as very much something within a little startup called Kinvolk in Berlin, and after we got acquired by Microsoft, has grown into a true kind of community movement. And that was recognized, and we're very, very excited with the fact that Flatcar is now an incubating project within CNCF, and we just announced that a couple of weeks ago. And what this means for the community is, it's under a vendor-neutral home, so everyone can participate without worrying about, which vendors have influence. And it also shows that it went through a due diligence process, which was pretty tough. Duffy actually was one of the people that led the due diligence process and really looked into adoption and governance and all those kind of things. And the outcome of that is at incubation level, that means it's considered by the CNCF to be stable and successfully used in production. Now, from our perspective as the project, it also means that we get access to CNCF resources and can start to think about where do we take the project next and where does it go in the future. So as we think about that, some of the big themes that we're looking at, security, how we evolve the architecture to be more composable, how we focus on the Kubernetes community, because Kubernetes is the #1 application for Flatcar, and how do we think about what comes beyond Kubernetes or beyond containers and the next kind of generation of workloads that we're expecting to see. First of all, on security, I want to say that development team behind Flatcar has done an absolutely incredible job. Just in 2024 to date, over 2,300 CVEs are patched. So, those are all vulnerabilities that folks are getting automatically updated and automatically applied, and we're within the embargo community, within the Linux security community, so we're generally getting those out very, very fast, and particularly when there are high severity ones, we get out releases very quickly. But this isn't going to be the end of the story from a security perspective. We've done a lot with supply chain, we're evolving that. We're going to work on runtime, we're going to evolve how we do updates, all to drive that. On extensibility, composability, we're adopted a capability called system extensions, which is basically like containers, allows us to overlay files. We've already applied that to alternate runtimes, improving support for how we enable OEM variants, and allowing folks to customize their images. One of the ways that we're applying this most actively is in how we do cluster API. So moving away from using image builder to build a tightly coupled image, combining the kube control plane with the OS, to using a separate sysext, which you load on at boot time, which allows you to use stock distro images and kind of have it loosely coupled and allow you to update independently. On evolving workloads, we've added support for ARM, including Cobalt within Azure, maybe RISC-V in the future, GPU support integrated, more production environments, lots of clouds that we've added support for, and WebAssembly. We have sysext system extensions available for various WebAssembly runtimes. So that's it. We're community-driven, foundation-governed, enhancing security, extensibility, and evolving as the technology evolves. Thank you.